In this video, we're diving into Cypress Essential Oil. Uses, benefits, precautions, and I especially want to focus in on the mind-body connection and how to use cypress oil to help you get unstuck, release trapped emotions, and find your flow. What's happening, boss lady? I'm Tara Wagner, your belief breakthrough coach. And in this video, I want to show you how I help my clients use Cypress Essential Oil to help them move forward in their life or their business more freely, more easily, especially when they are feeling really stuck or like they're just moving through molasses. And if you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button because I release new weekly videos to help female entrepreneurs overcome their limiting beliefs and feel amazing as they're building their business. What I am not going to be explaining in this video is how essential oils impact your thoughts, your emotions, your mindset. I have a whole separate video on that. It is called Essential Oils and Emotions. And if you're not familiar with how oils work in this way, I recommend that you check it out right after this one. I will link it up above as well as in the description below. So we're going to go through a little bit of background on cypress, the physical uses of cypress. Those two things are going to help you to see and understand the emotional uses of cypress a little bit better. You can use this oil aromatically or topically. When it comes to topical use, the standard precautions apply, so don't stick it in your eyes, ears, nose, that sort of thing. And also standard dilution rates apply as well. If you need to learn a little bit more about dilution, I have a video on that I will link in the description. When it comes to the physical uses of cypress oil, there are actually a lot of applications, but there are three that are the most common. The first is movement and flexibility of the joints and connective tissue, especially around the knees and ankles. The second is lymph drainage and movement, so this might be related to water retention. And then the third is around circulation and increasing circulation. So do you see the pattern there? It's all about movement and flow. And when you look at the physical uses of an oil, it's always going to give you a clue as to the emotional uses of this oil. Emotionally, cypress is used for movement and flow. So the first and most common way that I recommend cypress is for emotional catharsis and releasing trapped emotions. We all know how good it is to just have a really healthy cry from time to time, right? And just let it all go. That's why people will pay money to go and be locked in a room to smash things up, because there is a lot of healing that happens when we can just release all of these emotions. But I want you to be prepared for this, because I've had people go into this using cypress unprepared for that emotional release that might happen, and then kind of be washed away with it. You may find that there's a couple days of just venting or crying or feeling like crap, and then at the end of that, it's going to be like the light at the end of the tunnel or the rainbow after the storm. You're going to feel so light and so free because you were able to release all of these emotions. I also really love cypress to help us to release pride, ego, stubbornness, the need to be right, just this sense of inflexibility. Now remember, whatever's happening in the mind and the emotion shows up in the body. So when we're feeling all of that sense of pride or stubbornness, this will often show up in the joints, especially the knees and in the hips. So if you are going through a big change in your life, a big transition, whether that is a move, a pivot in your business, your kids are getting older, this is an oil that's going to allow you to release the resistance, release the fear of change, and allow you to trust that flow, trust that process. Just tune in, tap in, and go with it. On the flip side of that, if you are trying to create change but you feel very stuck, this can also help with that as well. A lot of times when that happens, it may be because there's some emotional things that are going on beneath the surface that we're not quite conscious of yet. This is why I love the oils. I don't always have to do the deep digging into something that can feel messy or exhausting. If I know where I want to go and the oil that will help me get there, the oil is going to do the work whether my conscious mind is involved in that or not. So if I haven't said flow quite enough, this is all about the flow, the movement, the surrender to the movement, the trusting of the process, and releasing anything that might be in your way. By the way, drop me a comment below with "in the flow" if you know that you were here for a purpose, even if you haven't figured out what that purpose is yet. So let's talk about recipes and uses now. The first thing that I want you to do is to close your eyes and ask yourself, where you feel emotions like this in your body. So when you're feeling emotionally, mentally, spiritually stuck, when you are feeling not in the flow, where does that show up in your physical body? That is exactly where I want you to apply Cypress oil, especially if you're feeling any of those emotions in your joints, in your spine, in your knees. This is going to be a great way for you to tackle that full mind-body connection. I also have a daily diffuser recipe for you called Into the Woods. This is 3 drops of Siberian fir, 2 drops of cypress, and 1 drop of cedarwood. This blend is all about making it easier to travel a new path. Siberian fir is going to help you to tap into your own inner wisdom on this path. Cedarwood taps into a sense of support and community so that you're not feeling alone. You've got that cypress for the movement, the flow. All of this is going to help you to navigate change easier by feeling calmer, rational, and stable. You can also turn this into a roller blend either as is or doubling, even tripling the amounts in a 15 ml roller bottle, and then applying that to those areas of tension in the body. As you are applying it, I want you to get used to using affirmations. Every time you're applying oils, be sure to use affirmations. This is going to hack into that olfactory system and your limbic system to help take those messages to that part of your brain. So here are some of my favorites to use with Cypress. It is safe for me to let go and go with the flow. As I release control, I find more joy and ease in life. Why is it so easy to be adaptable and trusting? Why is it so easy for me to break old habits and stick to new, healthier ways of living and working? These are just a few examples of affirmations. If you would like more affirmations to go with Cypress or some of my favorite essential oils, I recommend grabbing my free Sniff Sniff Affirm guide. It actually includes over 60 of my favorite affirmations for women and the common obstacles that they come up against in their lives and businesses. It also includes my top 10 essential oils and every thought, emotion, or mindset that they can possibly address. Again, it is called Sniff Sniff Affirm. It is absolutely free. You can grab it in the description below this video. So we've been talking about tension and resistance when it comes to Cypress essential oil uses, but now I want to hear from you. When you're feeling this resistance or feeling stuck in your life, where do you feel that tension in your body? Drop me a comment below and let me know. Also, if you found this video helpful, give me a thumbs up. Please share it with other women that you think it might support, and don't forget to subscribe for new weekly videos to help you crush your goals, not your soul. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.